This direct guidance session is about an introduction to the art of self-soothing. Self-soothing is a kind of technology, actually. And the definition of technology that we're going to use in the Mojo Dojo is something that is self-evident in its efficiency and its delivery, something that gives us something. And the value of what it gives us is self-evident. And it's something we can improve on and innovate over time. The idea of self-soothing, some of us don't have an experience, or the experience we have is from so long ago of lying in someone's lap and having our hair stroked as a child, or having our back tickled, somewhere where we felt safe, someone that could hold space for us intuitively and hold our feelings and hold emotions for us when we didn't know how to hold our feelings and our emotions for ourselves. And what they would do is they would stroke our back or smooth our hair back or tickle our hair or do something like that that made us feel soothed. If any of us have pets, there is a natural thing that happens between an owner and a pet. You want to put the pet on your lap, or if it's bigger, you just have it sat next to you and you pat it and stroke its head and stroke its neck and stroke its back. That goes for cats or for dogs. This is a universal form of soothing the nervous system. Animals do it in nature, and all social animals have these habits and practices of communal grooming or of soothing. Young people, especially in the spiritual community, they have these cuddle puddles and things. They don't know what they're doing or why, but they know it feels good and they know it feels connected. Now, without any other reason than just providing soothing, we can imagine that we're doing it to a pet, or we can imagine our child or being a child and remembering the kind of touch that felt. And how we begin, the easiest action we can take is to close our eyes and sit comfortably wherever we are and simply take both of our hands and place them gently over our eyes, our closed eyes, and with soft feather-light touch, both hands, just the fingers, run the fingers up from the eyelids across the eyebrows up towards the hairline and over the scalp towards the back of the neck, and as far down the neck as a comfortable reach can take. When you first start doing this, it feels awkward, it feels masturbatory, it feels uncomfortable, but there are two different sets of feelings. The body and that part of our psychology wants to actually receive the feeling, but we're self-conscious. So the trick is to drop the self-conscious behavior and connect with this idea of self-love and self-soothing. So take a deep breath, close your eyes, rest your fingers very, very lightly on your eyelids, one hand on each eye, and then just gently run your hands towards your hairline, over your scalp, and gently back down towards the back of your neck, as far as your normal range of motion will allow. Keep doing that until the motion feels authentic, until the inhibition comes down, and until you can identify with the body and the nervous system that is actually getting pleasure from that touch. And what you can do as you transition towards your scalp, you can actually tip your fingers and bend your knuckles so that your nails are dragging along your scalp in a comfortable way. Obviously, don't harm yourself. The second thing you can do is put your hands, palms flat against your face with your fingers covering your eyes, and gently run your hands down towards your chest. And when you get to your heart, just move in a kind of circular motion with your hands circling around each other. And as you move in that sort of anti-clockwise direction, you are lifting your left hand up so it can go over your right hand, and you keep circling your chest. You keep circling your chest, applying nice warm pressure just over your heart, the top of your lungs. You can repeat that process. So do the one where you put your fingers on your eyelids and you gently, gossamer, feather-light touch, just dragging your hands up towards your hairline, through your hair. Even if you've got a bald scalp, you literally just push your fingers into the skin and you run it back down towards the back of your neck. It's important that when you do this, you're not doing it in a mechanical, utilitarian way. We notice that when our muscles are sore, when when we're tired, the way that we rub our eyes, the way that we rub our muscles, the way that we are exasperated and try and force the knot out, it doesn't show love or care or the right kind of signal to the nervous system that doesn't understand language and only understands the language of touch, not the language of words. And when you start doing this, there is absolutely no reason that the only way that you can find soothing is in the hands or the arms of someone else. You can actually start practicing self-soothing yourself. And a lot of CBT and tapping therapy, etc., is a very unemotional, clinical, long way around to achieve much the same thing. It's just literally getting in touch with your body and bringing consciousness into the body through the medium of caress and touch. The thing is, we don't need to be clinical and mechanical about it. We can actually add the sentiment of warm care, warm love, of a sense of intention, of well-being towards ourselves, our energy systems, and our bodies. You can even rub your hands together in a gentle way. I will do videos later on where I explore a way to literally move through your whole body and show physical appreciation to your hands, your bodies, the muscles, your sinews, the different parts of your body that do so much for us. They fend illnesses off, they provide us energy, they allow us to breathe, they give us all these rich sensations and give us vehicles to move through the world. They give us the means for us to move towards our goals and move away from our discomforts, for us to receive and experience pleasure, and we take that absolutely for granted. This is the end of this direct guidance capsule, and I'll record further ones about the art and practice and the technology of self-soothing.